ntabwo mfata videwo kwihereza se.
kubera iki? Kubera iki?
Ndananiwe
ese hari ubwo uri buhaguruke? Hari ubwo uri buhaguruke?
so ntabwo gutya mani fatira uno muhereza uno
Video. Ah, ya, ya.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for attending today. We have a debate that the motion said that family planning should be introduced as a lesson in high school. Yes? Family planning should be introduced as a lesson in high school. I'm here as a moderator of the from morning to Rwanda. Ismail is going to moderate this assembly that joined us here. We have two sides that is going to debate about the emotion, the first side and the other side. All of you, I give you welcoming here and also audience, welcome. Without delaying anyone, I can invite the first speaker from Moon Proposal side. First speaker from the proposal side.
Good morning, all of you. Good morning. I'm here by the name of Gerald Schumann. I'm from May 15, 2025. And also I'm here as representative of the proposal side of debate. And we are going to support the motion. First of all, we are angry with the motion. It is clear and understandable that family planning should be introduced as a lesson in high school. According to our side, we are greatly accepting that because of the following reason. In high school, there is several roles of studying family planning in high school. So the first important or the first role of studying family planning in high school is avoiding teenage pregnancy. All of us, as you know, pregnancy among young girls are most effect to our societies. So, the first of all, family planning, when we study a family, when we study about family planning in high school, we know and we acquire skills that help us to prevent this unwanted pregnancy. So, many people and many young girls are affected by get unwanted pregnancy because they have not know enough skills of how to overcome from this challenge. Some people and some how can I call it? Let me call that sugar daddy. Sugar daddy propose girls to make sexual relation because of family problems, because of family issues. If they know how to prevent themselves, they should overcome to the family and to the issues of unwanted pregnancy. So there is also another roles of studying family planning in high school street children. Many people and many families are faced with the challenge or problems of giving birth to many children because they didn't plan before they do sexual relations. And they give many children without the capacity or without ability of raising them as a result of street children, as we see in the community and also even in our society. So when we study family planning in high school, we know how to prepare and how to plan for them. To me, if we prepare before getting married and we plan the number of child they will give birth, it means that they plan the capacity, they build the ability of how they will educate them, how they will feed them, so that they will reduce the street children from the communities. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. So, I'm going to start with propose the motion that the family planning should be introduced as a lesson in high school. So, family planning is the process of controlling the total number of a child each has and the interval between each. So, addition is a subject at a school to be taught. Right? Higher school is any institution after a primary school but before a college and university. So, the family planning should not be introduced in the higher school as a lesson because the higher school students are not ready for the family planning decisions or for the family planning decision. Because the family planning is a content with a marriage and possibility for students or for the higher school students. So why do you want to introduce family planning as a lesson in high school? As I told, the family planning is the process of controlling the total number of children each has and the interval between each. So you can use different methods to control or to plan your child to have in the interval between each by using many different methods like use condoms, abstinence, and sexual education for the woman. So why do you want to introduce the family planning as a lesson in high school? that there's many methods we can use in order to control the number of the children one has. But the family planning itself does not mean what it cannot work in. Because there is some parental activities and even economic and also religious and beliefs also it may be facilitated. That how can we control the number of a child anyone has and opportunity? So my question is that which evidence do you have according to your member side? What evidence do you have to show us how a family planning as a lesson in high school can reduce the penalty of
Dear lecturers, staff moderator, timekeeper, and fellow students to the academy. I'm Deborah Mepsizo. I'm the option of English and Faculty of Education. I'm here as a proposer, site member, proposed for today's motion. According to the what Mr. Emmanuel told us that there is parental activities which help students of high school to know family planning, but I'm here to propose him. Do you know that there are children who born in families which have what we call babysitter, who do everything. Those children, they know that milk is coming from bicycle and those green banana is from car. So those parents are not able to support their children to know parental activities. So it's very important to improve it at high school in order to make high school learners to know different activities like to prepare strong future family. So thank you.
Proposing site of the motion today is saying that family planning should be introduced as a lesson in high school. I don't agree with it because first of all, family planning are only allowed to be used for an empty purpose or somebody competition or not for those students who are in high school. So if it taught how to build in high school, they will increase the level of prostitution in high school, and they are children we should support or protect from such activities. Thank you.
Dear lecturers and dear moderator and dear audience, good afternoon. I'm proposer site that for this motion say family planning should be introduced in high school as a lesson. First of all, why family planning should be introduced in high school? I will use statistics from here as the Gatsby district is the one district
in other districts that have teen mothers. So, means the family planning can be, when they are family planning as recent in the high school, it can reduce that problem of teen mothers. As you see, if that problem is caused by misinformation about reproduction, that means family planning should be introduced as they said in high school. Also, family planning, when it was introduced in the high school, it can support gender equality. So if you know gender equality as family planning, how can help in gender equality, they will know, the students will know is a responsibility. Their responsibility is equal and their opportunities are equal. So that's why family planning should be introduced in high school as well.
Next, the first second speaker from proposal side. The first speaker from proposal side said that they can avoiding the teenager pregnancy and also said that can reduce street children. First speaker from opposite side said that are not able for family planning. But also you can say second speaker come with his opinion with saying that they can reduce teen mothers. Are you agree with him? Can you come with your opinion?
Thank you so much. We need family planning because if they have much information that can guide them, we cannot just see the teen mothers in our district. So it means they have the problem of misinformation about the reproduction, about reproduction. That's why when some little girl meet with a sugar daddy and say that, I think you understand. It is very easy to convince her that to make a sex without protection, it is good because she has the problem of misinformation about family planning. That's why if they have much information, they can't engage in sexual intercourse without protection. Without the protection. Thank you.
Dear lecturer, dear judge, moderator, and students, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
My name is Patrick Nitilika. I come from this side of the I am totally disagree with Patrick said that family planning is important to be taught in a high school. No, it is not necessary because in high school there is many chapters dealing with reproduction. I think many students in high school have some information about family planning. Due to time management, and in many subjects in high school like mathematics, physics, construction, and other subjects which is very important to contribute an important role in economic growth and development. So it is not necessary to introduce family planning as a lesson in high school. Let me come on, Patrick. You said that students in high school must be taught about family planning and use of condom. I think when you tell them go and do intercourse with condoms, you encourage them to do early sex marriage. Is it important to the country development or what? Thank you.
So, thank you once again. Something you have to know, we have to understand this emotion in broader sense. You are focusing on only reproduction, but family planning is broad. So, family planning is about how people they will survive. Yes? And also how they will be, how they will behave. Clear? You are focusing on one side, which is reproduction, as you say from your chapter. I don't know the year of study that. But according to me, family planning is very important to bring out in high school, because we study how to interact with the others. For example, when in the family planning, conflict between parents and even children, they will affect how they behave in the society. You know? So, this means that family planning is necessary to be taught in high school, because we studied how to interact, how to collaborate, and even how that reason prepare us a future parent. We are here as a bachelor or spinster, but we are ready to become a parent, or we are ready to be responsible about our families. I don't know why we are focusing on only reproduction. I wanna view from you to focus on this motion in a broad sense. Don't only focus on family, only reproduction. Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Proposer. The emotion is a fire. Now can I invite the audience from proposer side can introduce or give his opinion from the audience side of proposer.
Ni twebwe harya twebwe turavuga natwe tugiye kuvuga ndapfuye
Can a high school student be taught about life? Yes. Do you agree with this, that they can be taught about life? Yes, they can be taught about life. Do you know that reproduction is a part of life?
So I told you that family planning is the process of controlling the total number of children each has and the interval between each. So we didn't end the family planning as in our high school, high school students because they are also still young. So, but I hope to ask a question to the professor. So, my question is in our country we have a different religion and beliefs. So, if we introduce family planning as a lesson in high school, how can you satisfy? How can you introduce this family planning as a lesson with a different social and social religions and beliefs? How can you satisfy those different religions and beliefs? Did you want to introduce different in our countries? Thank you.
Thank you so much. You asked it. The family planning cannot succeed because the students are still young. I will just ask you some questions. The young girl, can you reproduce? Before answer my question. You will answer when the population of Rwanda are increasing today. But our land, I know it means it caused the main problem that government face for that. If they introduce family planning as a lesson in high school, it will be a job for you. You are studying, but you are not, you don't have for seeing job, for getting job. So, this program, it will help you and help other students to get a job. And also, you are trying to see that, to say that family planning, when it is introduced as a history in high school, it may cause restitution. But I can't agree with you because it cannot, if they don't engage in prostitution, they can't teen mothers. But it means family planning are very important. If we I'm going to back to Mr. Wapeke, he said that there are some lessons that are important more than family planning. So let me ask you this. If you are studying, if you are teaching children mathematics and chemistry, biology, and others, but you don't have, if our population are increased, it means our economic of our country is decreased. So where you will get money for investing in education when your population is increasing, but our land and where we get resources are decreasing. First of all, answer me if a young girl can produce other one, that is my question. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Patrick. For the question you asked me, you asked me that the growth of population can help in developing economic growth. Let me give you an example. All developed countries have many population. How you can achieve economic growth without many populations, like young people are able to work in farms, in fishing grounds, in taxi, transporting goods from one place to another, and so on. So that is why when you teach, let me give you another example. What happened when your mother makes family planning before your birth?
Mba.
Thank you. As you say, you told us there is no economic growth when there is no high population, as you say. But you have to know that there's the people have, there's the development of the country, it has also a rent, has also some economic activities that provide income for them. So they have factories, they have developed agriculture, they have developed fishing. So to mean that that population we get where to work. But in Rwanda, we are a small country, as you know. We are a small country. When we produce many children, they will not get where to live. They will not get where to work. We have to know that the country, let's take example from Russia, is the largest country on the earth, on the world. But Rwanda is the one of the country which has a small scale land. You know, as Rwanda, in order to survive, in order to be in order to live in well condition, we have to plan for our families. We have to plan for our families so that we will be and we will live peacefully. Let me take an example. According to me, family planning should not only introduce it in high school, but also introduce it in lower school. Let me give you an example. There are some families conflicting, parents and also children. Those when you introduce family planning in your own school, according to the level of the runners, they should also teach their parents how to overcome from that conflict. I don't know why you are focusing on only reproduction. You are focusing on only reproduction. So here I have several important of studying family planning in high school. The first of all is to promote a good health. When we are planning for our families, we know we become well equipped how to behave when we are going to community or we are going to sexual relationship. Good health, you should not get an unwanted pregnancy also and also infection disease when you are committed with sexual relation and also you have using a condom. When you are using a condom, you protect yourself from infection diseases such as HIV and syphilis disease. So, this means that you know how to use a condom because you studied it. You know, if you have not skills of how to use a condom, how to use pills and also injections, you will become affected by the several diseases caused by sexual transmission. And also we have another point of review that is about the motion. Also studying family planning in high school support educational achievement. So it supports educational achievement in this way. Students who avoid early pregnancy are more likely to stay in school and perform well academically and achieve career goals. You know? And also, studying family planning in high school prepares students for future families. High school students are future parents and community leaders. Let me take one example. I think all of us, we have Gary friend and also boyfriend. What the result of today is to become parental, is to become future parental. So, when we study family planning in high school, we acquire knowledge and skills of how we will read our families when we are getting in that period. I said that today, don't focus on one side. Please focus on a broad sense. This motion, you have to understand this motion in a broad sense. Don't only focus on reproduction, because family planning is not about preparation of how many the child will give birth. So thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Proposer. The debate of today. Now I can invite the audience from Oposa for introducing the audience from Oposa for helping your side by opposing this motion. Audience, the floor is yours.
Zikabuze.
Family planning should not be introduced as a lesson in high school. I'm happy with that because family planning is for married people. And I'm answering the question that our coordinator asked us. He said totally my side is focused on the production. The reason is the production deals on how somebody produces another one. And also reproduction deals with how we avoid transmission of diseases such as HIV and AIDS. In other words, the runner or people, they know how to prevent from transmitted diseases. They also know how they prevent unwanted pregnancy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's see the audience from opposite side. Time is not on your side. I can invite you to ask the speaker for the opposite side.
Thank you. Opposing side, they continue to emphasize on reproduction. And they told us family planning is for married people, but not. Now you can plan how your future family will be and how you can build on your family. And it continued to tell us that there is many chapters at the school which talk about family planning, but I would like to ask you one question. If you have one coin, are you satisfied that you have enough money, or you want to get another money? I want to ask you one question. Another question. Tell me, if you have some knowledge, you have to improve it, or you have to say that you are satisfied. So,
isolation in high school. I oppose this motion according to my point. First point say that high school students are not young. It is not necessary it is not needed to gain information about family planning. Then according to beliefs and religion, some parents do not allow their children gain information about family planning from some institution, from some schools. Then it can cause conflicts between the parents. Then according to that point, the parents, families, and guardians should be introduced, teach and have primary responsibility to teach their children about family planning. Thank you so much.
We are not satisfied. We are not satisfied. We ask you that if you have knowledge, you want it to be good, or you want it to decrease it. If you want to improve it, why you not use product that there is some chapters and parental activities which the learners of high school about family planning. Do you think that to be here, you are preparing your future plan? Because you want financial stability, future financial stability. So I want you to answer me. You want to improve your knowledge, or you want to decrease? All right, go to see.
Let's answer. Then, you say that you ask me that I want to improve knowledge or not. According to timetable, you have in order to manage the time. Okay. If you add that lesson, you have the family planning as a lesson. They many core subjects reduce their time. Okay. But the family planning, some chapter of family planning, they gain it from theory, from other subjects. It is not necessary to add to introduce family planning as a So then I wanted to ask you one question. Suppose that we are families and our parents did, as remaining to children, it means that we will not plan for our family. We remain as an orphan, as orphan remain. Do we not plan for our families? The reason why I ask you that, you are continuing to highlight the family planning is about parents. I wanted to ask you, when we are remaining as an orphan, should we not plan for our families?
Thank you once again.
Before we start, we will last hear from whoever side.
So, according to the proposal side, I continue to say. So, for Patrick, it says about
Before we continue, please try to answer the question before.
So, according to Patrick, it says about the Arab population. So, according to National Institute for Statistics, or the Institution for Statistics of Rwanda, So we have our ambition, we have our vision and dreams we want to achieve. So why can't you depend on the developed countries like Nigeria and like India? So after that, family planning is not necessary for higher school students because we have many chapters and many lessons. We cover all more basic information about the family planning, and also we have many different. So family planning as its own or as its alone does not cover or does not cover the all does not reduce the pregnant. So we have a parent, we have leaders, we have politics, we have economics, we have social, we have religion. Also can also contribute to the how to plan our family, control the total number of children we can have without a family planning as the reason in high. So if we introduce a family planning as a new lesson in high school, also we overlook our curriculum. So why do you depend? Why can we want to change our curriculum? Why do you want to lose our time for a family planning as a lesson? So now, apart from that, the family planning is not necessary for the higher school as education because we have many different fields. We can get information about how can we plan for our family. So we can also plan for families. So how can we control the total number we can have without using the family planning as a reason. So thank you.
Then for your side, if this family planning is left behind among lessons, how teenagers will overcome myth and malformation on reproductive health in some societies.
n'ingaruka bazambona banabyumvishe ubu ngubu nendaga guhaguruka numvaga bari kumfukira uretse ahita ntanga ikibazo emotion bajye bayishyiramo kare oya hano ntari wazi
By the heart,
nzakora ubutaha
family planning
ajya mbisoma
is
ariko
not only for
n'umutuku
higher or is not about for the school. So we have many different or many fields we can get the information about how you can reduce our ear pregnant or and pregnant or the teenagers. So by the heart you can use many different ways to avoid those problems or those risks by using the condoms and the other different methods without going in high school or without introducing a new lesson in high school, without losing our time for overloading our curriculum.
akajya kwesitege
So we have our ambition to have our mission and vision we want to achieve. Don't focus or don't depend on other countries or those the countries.
Let's see. The debate, the motion of today, I think, is having many ideas. Nevertheless, time is not on our side. But we have judges. We can give 5 minutes for judges for when we can join you and conclude. Now to come and conclude this motion for I will try to give you some motivation.
Let me stand up, please. Let us stand up.
wa mugozi uri